Yes, man. Welcome to the Wild West Show RadioTV. This is DJ Grizzly, and yeah, man. This morning or tonight or this mata, whenever you catch the show, be sure to send us your opinion on the topic that we're going to be having, which is being a medium, being a Makhanyisa, being a Kwabela, being a Sangoma. I don't know, but I have guests to talk about this today. So www.wildwestshowradiotv.co.za is where it's at, and this is the West behavior. So what's up?
I'm good.
You good?
Yeah.
Yes, man. Ladies and gents, we have our guest today, who is Mkhulu Vivilz.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I said it right.
Yes.
And with this discussion, we have Makhanyisa. Right.
Yeah, bro.
Sure. So we're gonna jump straight into it. So ladies, let me know. So Mkhulu Vivilz,
Yes.
am I allowed to say ladies or should I?
Well, because I appear as a woman, yes. Yeah. But the Mkhulu is because Mpetwe Mkhulu wami.
Yes.
So whenever I say Mkhulu, I show respect Mkhulu Payen. I was Mkhulu, Petwe Mkhulu.
Okay. So that's a great start. What I want to know from you is that becoming Mkhulu Vivilz, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is this something you think you were born with, or is this something you inherited because you came across a certain thing in the house, or did you come across that thing apparently? Like, how did the gift come about?
Okay, so I want to clear it out.
Okay.
A gift you are born with.
Okay.
Inherit, yes, you're right. You inherit it because isuke ishiwe umuntu oshonile or okushiyile.
Okay.
That becomes an ancestor.
Okay.
But you are born with it.
Yeah.
So mina okukhuleni kwami when
Yeah.
I grew up knowing ukuthi vele there might be chances ukuthi lo mkhulu lo uyinyanga in my family.
Yeah.
Uzoshiyela mina.
Okay.
It was just deep rooted in me. My instinct would always tell me that one day when this guy goes, chances are he's going to leave his Komasakenan.
So is this something that you've always wanted, or did it get you by surprise?
It's not a fact, it's not proven, but I can bet you ukuthi 99% abantu abathwasile abakuthi ayingoma or they are sangomas or traditional healers, they didn't want it.
Okay.
Remember, when you're born, uyakhula, you have your own aspirations. You dream, you have your own dreams, you know.
Okay.
And boom, Gavin, your path is this.
So you in a way you've been dreaming about it, you've been seeing it, but it came to you when your grandfather passed on.
Yes, so I didn't dream about it nangisakula.
Okay.
It was just an instinct feeling. Besides ukuthi kunomkhulu ukuthi inyanga ekhaya ikela, and besiza abantu, he would have abantu mawuvuka ekuseni ugcwele abantu nje ejaradini bamele yena, and he would help them.
So was this something that interested you, like umkhulu makanabantu? What did you want? Did you have a feeling it's in your mental, man, so I can see what is up here? Or you like, yes, whatever. Umkhulu makayenze him and I'm going.
Not really, because umkhulu wami bekahlala eRustenburg and I was based in Joburg.
Yeah.
So when we go for my holidays, we knew ukuthi umkhulu usebenza ngabantu, you know.
Okay.
I was a bit interested and intrigued, how does this thing work? What does he do, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't know, I never took it upon myself to go and do some research or no, it wasn't in my character.
So this is not something you went to school for. Yeah, now I'm getting to a point where your grandfather's no longer here.
Yes.
So you are not like, okay, let me enroll Lapaya and go study all of this.
Okay, so can I just give you a brief?
Yeah, give me a brief. Be you.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me introduce myself.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so this is Khwitimang Violet Mope. Born and raised in Joburg.
Yes.
I'm an engineer.
Yeah.
I'm civil. I'm a mother, divorcee, yes.
Yeah.
And I'm also a traditional healer.
Okay.
So me coming to being a healer, it started when I was in varsity.
Okay.
This was after my grandfather passed on.
Yeah.
Varsity, I started dreaming about him. I'd be scared and I don't know what this meant.
So this is in your dream, or like it
was
felt
a
like
vision.
Papa Mumbona.
No, when so I remember that the first time I was studying maths.
Okay.
And I was practicing. I recognized him, and I cringed. I was so scared. I'm alone in the room. I cold screamed. And that's when it started.
Yeah.
And from then on, then there was little dreams where I'd hear him tell me, you need to touch his kwamasan.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's karma. What? I want to study, I want to be an engineer, I want to get married, I want to live,
Yeah.
Because in my mind, I always had this thing, you don't make money, you are broke, you are dirty.
Yeah.
Although I must say, he was very clean.
Okay.
He was a clean guy, But the lento or other healers.
Yeah.
And I just thought this is just not me,
Hi man, ladies and gents, only on Show Radio TV. Be sure to follow us on all social platforms. And man, from the segment that you just heard now, just drop your opinion on what you think of Story Saga Mkhulu Vivilz. And if you've experienced the same thing, be sure to hit us up on the page, because she's going to be tagged there. So I think she might respond. I'm not sure. But anyway, man, do like the pages. And man, we're still continuing. We have also Makhanyisa in the house. So Makhanyisa, right? We're coming to you now. So your gift, right? The gift that you have, is it the same gift as Mkhulu Vivilz?
It's almost the same thing, but I'm a gift. You must understand ukuthi ayahlukana. And the people don't understand ukuthi singabe senza into efanayo sonke. But hers is going to be working maybe ulahla mathambo, and then hers is going to be working with amanzi noma impepho or in.
Okay.
With me, it's different because mina angilahli thambo, angilahli impepho, I just use water.
You just use water.
Yes.
Okay, so for people that are not aware, like me, so if someone says to me, hey bro, there's things at your house, so do something. So mangchisa, like I don't have a gift. So mchisa impepho at the end room, mfaka amanzi mfaka amanzi ekamereni bese ngilahla amathambo ngaphandle, and I say a little prayer. Does that work, or do I need to consult with a person with a gift?
Well, now, what I'm going to tell people is everything works because everything has a spirit.
Okay.
Yonke into in a spirit.
Yeah.
And it's only going to work when you believe it.
Yeah.
Because if belief yako is the one that's going to make the thing work. You can take impepha, we like the manje, we yenzeni. Abantu abazakithi thina siyakhona ukubona ukuthi okay. Umuntu also ubona izinto eziso.
Yeah.
Maybe na angafila ukuthi but why na kisabone batho bawo? Why mina ngingababoni njengawe?
Yeah.
Ukhumbule ukuthi maybe yena une gift ehlukile njengawe, but otherwise zonke ziyafana.
All right, so your gift, right? Your gift is it something that you've always felt like Mkhulu Vivilz that this might happen, or that it just hit you by surprise?
You are born with it.
I understand that you're born with it, né? But from a person that doesn't know its point of view, is this something that you sit? Let's say the TV's off, the radio's off, and you're thinking, what doesn't? There's something within me, man, that is different from other people. Is this what you feel, or is it just then one day you wake up, you're like, that's Laman's law is not just normal water. I need to sprinkle this and tell people some things,
There is always a sign.
Okay.
Always. Even when you grow up as a child, there are always signs. Things that you do that other children don't understand.
Yeah.
Sometimes you'll say something to someone and then no ring that. There's always a sign, and then from lapo most kulu understand.
Yeah.
That's when you get interested to say, man, ungathi there's something wrong with me. I need to explore lendole. And then once you get older, that's where it gets stronger, man. Abanye bayagula, abanye they don't find work, abanye bayahlanya.
So
these are people that don't accept the gift.
Exactly.
Okay. Some don't even know. Some don't even have the gift.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Up until their lives start now crumbling. Then I went to medical doctors and then eating a traditional healer. And then that's when again I check on my time when you are one of us, you're called.
Because it always disturbs.
Before we get into that, we have a lot of time.
Yes.
Right. So before we get into initiations or whatever, is that the right word?
Yes.
Okay. So how has this gift affected you as a teenager to being a full-grown woman now?
Okay, from teenagehood, nothing
Not so
stand
much.
out.
Okay.
Nothing stood out for me.
Yeah.
But when I hit my varsity
Yeah.
life, that's when it started cringing. That's when it started impacting me, you know, and affecting me. One, it affected my studies.
Okay.
I lost any love for studying. You know, I just got tired, fatigued when I have to study. And then the dreams started coming. They started pursuing.
Okay.
And when I started getting sick, like Makhanyisa said, some people do get sick. So I got sick.
Sick in what manner? Like?
So I had a problem now. My feet would get.
So your grandfather was cutting your legs?
Yes. I have anywhere else except Nizegoye, you know.
Okay.
So I started getting sick. They would be extremely hot to a point where I stopped walking. You know, I was bedridden. I think for a week. I went to doctors, but when I was I lost weight, you know, it just, my life just became that week. I saw my life flash before me, you know. And I remember my grand.
How varsity? Are we talking 21, 22, 18?
So if I had to go sing twice, I was supposed to go sing twice at 18.
Okay.
So I ran for my calling from the age of 18.
Okay.
Yeah. So from there, just things started going haywire, you know. And so when I was sick, my grand was like, we went to doctors and whatnot. Let's try go see in next here. Maybe about something different, you know, and there'll be a solution. And the minute I walked in, remember I had, so my mom would say, just to pick me up, I had nails, I had lashes, I had a weave, you know, and I had makeup, but Monty, and you could see what this person is sick. Immediately when I walked in, before she even threw Amatam, I just looked at her, you know.
I think a lot of people would love that. Get slim.
You know, and I couldn't understand. I couldn't understand, and I was like, what do you mean? And she threw Amatam and she said, Mkhulu, the guy is here and he wants you to pursue this gift that you have. And I cried. I actually ran out and I cried. And Gogam came to me, no man, Mama Mele, she'll tell us what to do, just so we put me with the situation of Gola. And then the gift and whatever, so you wanna, And I did exactly that. And then I went back to school.
So what kind of a gifted person are you? Like, what do you use? Because Makhanyisa uses water.
Okay.
What do you use?
Okay, so
explain.
Akibini, so I see sangomas bashabadi drum.
Oh, okay.
And then bayakita. I don't do that, right? And akiaparma bai.
Okay.
I don't wear uhlalo. So I'm just like this. But so I heal, I consult using Amatam. So I throw bones. And then again, one thing I've picked up is journey cooler. I can also prophesy.
So let's say you're enjoying hot wings, right? Hey, your bones are not. And I know I wish I did mistake. So the bones are there. It does that. Does that say, man?
And I'm actually glad that you actually brought that up. Because I've been having my clients that come and they expect to be loyal. And they become over-consumed. They become over-consumed, you know. Not everyone uyaloyo ngaphandle. And like you said, not everything is about birds. No, so I can be eating my hot wings, mawawa, a week, you know.
So I want to.
No, it's not like that.
Yeah. Hi, man, ladies and gents. Wild West Show Radio TV is where it's at. And remember, if you want to advertise your business with us, hit us up on platform at wildwestshowradiotv.co.za. And we will work with you. We'll work with any kind of business. I have Mkhulu Vivilz in the house, and I also have Makhanyisa. We're going to touch on serious matters. We're going to joke around. You know, just leave your comment or leave your opinion about this topic. If you're listening to this and you feel there's something that I didn't ask, be sure to drop it on there, and I'm sure they will respond. So, Makhanyisa, the gift that you have, how has it affected your life in a positive manner?
In a positive manner is there are a lot of things that I see even before people start seeing. For instance, like Mkhulu Vivilz said that sometimes you can prophesy. No umuntu angafuni prophesy. Ungathi ubona maybe somebody kusuthi no man ngibona 1 2 and 3 4. It's up to that person whether they believe it or not.
So when you tell this person man, Chris, I'm seeing 1 2 3 4, are you expecting that person to send EFT or it's just
no, when I tell you I need to generate I see 1 2 3, you don't have to pay for it. But if you initiate yourself and say ngiyobona uMakhanyisa, that's when manje uzoqala ukuthi okay i-services yami ihamba kanjena kanje. Ukhumbule ukuthi uNkulunkulu naye makakupha le gift le, he is not expecting ukuthi nawe ulambe wenzeni, usiphe ingqondo ukuthi ukwazi kuyisebenzisa nawe.
So for people that usually say this is fake, I hear you say it will be up to a person. Okay, I'm going to accept this or not. So for a person that comes to you and says, okay, tell me, what do you see? And then and then they start going on social media to say, but I went to Makhanyisa and I just heard shit. How do you deal with certain things like that? Is there something that affects you? Is it something that you ignore? Because you're only human at the end of the day. So how do you react to these things?
It affects us. Like you said, that we are all human. And song is my emotions. When someone speaks bad about you, and then you start feeling like, but because when you start, it affects you a lot and in so many ways. Because but exactly. And then you start doubting yourself now. But is it really vele? But as you grow and as you learn it's up to that person. If bekumele ukuthi sifane sonke, I think uNkulunkulu ngaba siphe ingqondo efanayo sonke ukuthi mangukutshela into ovela uthi ayikuyona so laba abazayo bathi hayi mara siyona, that person also helps you to dig deep into yourself ukuthi what can I do to make this better.
So Mkhulu Vivilz, is it possible that you can run us through how you chef your product? How, I don't know if it's possible that you tell us, okay, this is what I do when a person gets there. And this is how my gift comes about when I throw these bombs. This is how I see things. Is somebody saying something in my ear? Or does your family appear to, the person's family, to appear to you? Or is this something that you feel with, but I feel like you're very thirsty?
Okay, so the standard procedure with me, I've got 2 types of consultations that I do. I have my personal consultations where you come to me, and then I also have online consultation. Work the same. Mongena ushika tulungaphandle, uyangena sihlala phansi. I introduce myself, I run it through to you, which you need to be as relaxed as possible, blah 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 blah. Then we speak with ubani igama lakho and I take the bones, I shake it,
Yeah.
I and then I throw them.
Okay.
So the process, it doesn't mean ukuthi now I'm going to see abantu bakini or your ancestors bahleli nani. No. Kusuke ukuhlala my ancestors phezu kwenhloko yami.
Okay.
Bayangitshela now in my ear.
So this is your grandfather.
My grandfather and whoever else lo
Had
ahamba
the
na.
gift.
Okay.
Do you understand? Because njengoba manje, yes, I'm saying ukuthi Mkhulu Vivilz, ngiyazi ukuthi ngiphethe umkhulu, but
Yeah.
akahamba yedwa.
Okay.
Do you understand? Kunabanye abana gulo. That's why I also prophesy. Umkhulu ambeka prophesy,
Okay.
So it means ukuthi kunalo omunye ohamba nomkhulu that prophesied.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm able to do both.
Right.
So silahla mathambo kuhlala my ancestors on my head. Bayangitshela in my ear ukuthi isho kanje, isho kanje, isho kanje.
So basically, you are a vessel of
Yes.
a parallel world to you.
Yes. So I connect you, the physical form, with your ancestors.
Yeah.
No, I do not trance. I don't change the voice. I'm cool. I don't do that. I'm just me. You understand? I think that's what makes me again different.
Okay.
You come to me, you don't have to come dressed in a certain manner. I'm there to reach out to Labantu Hamba now, and I'm checking your soul.
So is it safe for me to assume that you have the answer of the afterlife?
Yes.
I do.
So
I do.
Can you confirm on the Wild West show that when people pass on, they don't disappear?
They don't.
They don't.
If that was the case, bengeke ngibe ngisebenzisa my grandfather's gift or
So
spirit.
I'm going to go deeper.
Yes.
Right. And say, you say there is a heaven. There is a heaven.
Yes.
And everybody that passes from this life goes to a certain heaven.
Hell.
And hell.
Hell.
Yes.
So, because I came across a saying that says, hell is not necessarily a fire.
Yes.
It's the guilt that you left in this world. You take it with you.
Yes.
Also, that is a hell.
Yes.
All right.
It's like a conscious. It's guilt.
Okay.
Till yeah.
Hi, man. Ladies and gents, again, if you have any opinion, if you have any comment, if you have any questions, be sure to drop it. It is the Wild West Radio TV, just everywhere. So, Mkhulu Vivilz and Makhanyisa, what important information do you want to discuss that I am not touching on and you feel it needs to be recorded?
Sure. I have one that has been standing out. I want us to discuss about traditional healers that do not do right ngabantu, that play ngabantu, that scam abantu. Do you understand? It's so heartbreaking. Ukuthi uthola a client ezakuthi ukuthi ngithwasile for a week. I spend 50,000 rand. Angazi lutho, ngifalekile. I don't dream anymore. I even feel ukuthi abakithi bangiflathele. I think that is very profound. That is the most important thing that we can discuss on this show today.
Right, now let's touch on it. So, if you're a person that thinks or feels or dreams or is troubled, you're losing weight or
you're not working.
What is the other one? You're not working, you're losing weight.
And then you're starting to see things that don't exist.
Yeah.
You don't get work.
Yeah,
man. So this one is dedicated to you, and just a reminder that if you want to advertise your business with us, man, we have a magazine, we have a website, we have a social platform for everyone. So it is platform at wildwestradiotv.co.za. So yeah, man, let's kickstart it. So the fake prophets or the fake sangomas, are we leaving it as that, or is there a certain word for them?
Look, I can't say fake, because I believe what a gift they do have.
Okay.
It's just they don't use it properly.
They exploit it.
Yeah. They're driven. I believe what someone that does that is driven by poverty. And driven for greedy money.
So, because if I recall properly, you said, or you both said, when you accept this gift, it opens up doors. So how is it possible for someone that has this gift and exploits other people to lose ways to make money? Because you're saying it might be poverty that's driving this.
So let's go back.
Let's rewind. Yes.
There's things that you can do, but not do them right.
Okay.
Or ezinye you leave behind.
Yeah.
And then also you graduate, so sebenza abantu they don't come as much as they are supposed to. You know, also sebenza the way you are ought to work. You know, instead of having 6-7 clients a week, you only have one a month. You know, and now you start thinking, but I'm there has to be a way. You know, and then now you start scheming and coming up with means and plans. So lo magazine I'm challenge you une gift fanele twice or else uzofa. You know, and I mean quickly. That's how it starts. So it's that, and it's also greed. You know, more and more and more. You know, consultation fee is not enough. You want more. Funa yematlez and triple. Funa your twice is a triple. You know.
Yeah.
That's why they're driven not just by poverty but greed again.
Okay.
You know,
so when Makhanyisa, do you have an opinion on that?
Let me also touch on this thing. We were talking about it with Mkhulu Vivilz because before singing at the studio. Okay. I was telling her that.
Also, you foresaw this conversation.
Yes. Yes. I was telling her, Uti, when people start losing hope in life, maybe I want to okay, but let's go along, and I don't find a job.
Yeah.
And my mom uyangrasela, ubaba uyangrasela ukuthi wena uduthi fela hawethe next life yakho, and then people start thinking, oh, futhi umntana ofila ukuthi yena akathanda isikolo. So I feel ukuthi hey, no man. And then someone starts coming up and says, ish mama yazi ngathi ngine gift in. Yeah, but our parents always want to see the best out of us.
Yeah.
So abanye bazothi no man asihambe siyobona ukuthi lento yiyo noma kusiyiyo ungasiyiyo vele. But the thing about spirits is when you invite them they will come. And maziza kuwe zingafanelanga ukuza kuwe, your life becomes a distraction.
Okay.
In so many ways.
So you basically given an advice and a warning at the same time. If it's not for you, don't
do it.
Yeah.
Just because we look pretty in our white dukes doesn't mean
It's difficult.
Yeah. Hi man. And these TV shows, right? I don't watch much of them, but I watch for how I can also capture my show because it's radio TV. So these reality TV shows that people watch about what you guys do. What do you think of those?
Sure. Okay, I believe in keeping it sacred.
Yeah, don't try to be nice. No? Like this is your time. If
This is me. This is how I am.
Okay.
So I try to keep it as sacred as possible.
Yeah.
That's why umuntu makathwasa uyasuka kubo ayothwasa khona lapho ayenza izinto zakhe aqede abuye and azikhulunywa angeke uthole ngihlele dayini ngithi hey bangeza kanje because it's sacred. Yeah. If you don't have the gift, I don't think you should know what we do and what goes down.
So you're not for these reality shows?
Look for enlightenment. Ubonisa ukuthi mawingo or mawisangoma or mawinyanga or ulengaka like me. For people to know, you know, we're not scared. We can have businesses. We can be mothers. We can go to school. We can. That's good. Yeah. But I don't agree with them showing the depth or the deep stuff.
How do you? Let's say now you are in a relationship. Right?
Yeah.
You're in a relationship and your husband says, and how do you introduce your boyfriend into your gift and your marriage and family? Like,
can I answer that one?
Okay, because I feel like when people sleep together, you know,
entities.
You know, I'm looking for this word, man. They transfer certain things to each other. You know, by mistake, you might give me your gift for like 30 minutes. You know, so won't that affect your relationship? Won't that affect your marriage? Won't that affect this person's life? And I feel
let me answer that one.
Okay.
Number one, when you get Yeah, we need to go back because this is the main one.
Okay.
First of all, when you realize that you have the gift and you take the gift and you acknowledge it, you must know that your life changes completely as a person.
Yeah.
And sometimes you find Uguti, okay, I'm in a relationship with DJ Grizz.
Yeah.
And we've been 8 years in it.
Mm-hmm.
After getting that gift, and then my gift says, DJ Grizzly,
yeah.
You start asking yourself, but I've spent 8 years with this person.
Yeah.
The gift itself, it's either if DJ Grizz
Okay.
if I'm married to DJ Grizz and DJ Grizz it will keep it kuzoba right. But if you are not the one, whether we are married to 18 years, 20 years, bona,
it'll cancel.
We are pale.
Yeah.
We are pale. Even friends.
Yeah.
You start when you get into a pack of friends, maybe when you start going back to the same friends, you get a different vibe, and then your gift will tell you this is not the one.
Do you get irritated, or do you just fall out of loving these people?
You get irritated, you fall out of love, we are dinega. You
So
see
every
everything,
small thing they do.
You see everything.
People go to toilet like, is the toilet? You know? So it was one of those.
Even if it's not you, maybe go be the person themselves. After 20 years, that I don't think this is going to work.
Yeah.
It's not you.
Yeah.
It's all the 19 years you right. 1 year of getting this thing, manje, all of a sudden so right. Your gift will give you the right person.
Okay.
Like
also it guides you all the way.
It guides you all the way. No one get a relationship is this is the one.
You know, guys, there's this joke that I heard from a lot of guys. What is so, bruh? I'm at a club. I bamba this girl, and when we get to my house, it's like, I've got a gift. So I had to chase some paper last some money before I do anything. Is that something that is a reality, or is it just a joke?
It's reality.
Wow. You know what?
So there's no quickie here. We need to chase some paper.
We live different lifestyles.
Okay.
And I believe with Mawinyanga, you try by almost to be the purest of the purest.
Exactly.
You know? So I don't think Mawinyanga you'll find yourself in that situation.
No.
Okay.
You know, no. And another thing I wanted to add on Makhanyisa is when it comes to relationships.
Yes.
The one thing that you need, especially if you have a gift, even if you haven't went through with it, you need to be open with your partner. Right. He needs to know the type of person that you are.
Yeah.
You stated with Mina, Mina angaga twice. So there'll be times where I am moody, I am cranky, and it's the journey, it's part of the journey.
Yeah.
And if you love me and you want to be with me, you have to stick with me.
So what if I love you and your Rosie says I'm not the one?
Somehow there's a driving force that will come. You understand? And I always say, try as amicably as possible before harsh.
Also, when you can tell before something is up here. This person is not the one.
Okay, not speaking with me.
Okay. No, just in general.
In general, you'll have couples come, right?
Yeah.
And back to things. And I'm thinking, yes, that's because sis doesn't a gift, and about food, But I would always say, you need to now, when as the guy, be supportive to your wife's gift.
Yeah.
And eventually one they will see. I mean, the one thing that I don't do, I don't tell
okay, so this is a scenario, right? I'm in love with this girl, and she has a gift, right? So, no man dude, my spirit say it's not working out. If I decided, okay, and I go there and I ask them nicely, that's saying go. I don't want to lose your daughter. Can you please just allow me to be in a relationship with her because I want to do best? Does that work?
Okay. Can I just say something?
Say anything you want.
Okay.
So remember, Amadlods,
Yes.
born wherever they are, your ancestors, but they see what is happening, what is happening, what is still to come.
Yes.
So when usase late, you know, and you are happy and it's not going to be nice. So to prevent that, it's so hard, you know. So yes, you can go uyo phahla lapha and uyo qela. Chances of that coming,
it's very slim.
Very slim, you know. Yeah, but to be on the realistic side, you will stay with your partner, be supportive, but as
the journey goes,
you'll just see.
So the story ends the way it's supposed to.
It ends the way it's supposed to.
I man, gents, Nizuela, man, if she says, bruh, please, just respect it. You know, try to be supportive, call here and there, but don't put your hand there. But the heart wants what it wants. So that's another
thing. Very is right.
So below a high batla hoja maning mo kubuang ting. Are you gonna get hurt if you keep persisting with I wanna be there?
Definitely.
You will.
Definitely.
Hence I explained they see what has happened, what is happening, and what's still to come.
Yeah.
So to prevent the what's still to come, because you don't know how bad it can be.
Yeah.
Must be good. So right.
And it was true.
It's not nice.
Yeah. Alright, man. Ladies and gents, we're about to close the show. Beautiful one. Thank you to the ladies for coming through. So, Makhanyisa, do you have any last words that you'd like to share with your people? And also, if it's allowed, with your spirits or your people, just let them know where they can find you, how they can call you, and what type of people you're looking for, if there's any type, you know, just do you.
What I'll say is, just in short, Uguti, a lot of people don't know that they have gifts. So, follow your instinct. Your instinct, yes, they don't. Some people don't even know how to follow their instinct. But there's always going to be a sign. Like sometimes uzophupha umuntu akutshela so acknowledge it. Nya understand ukuthi manje akakayazi ukuthi wenzakalani, but just follow it. Yeah, but izokutshela yona ukuthi no, yeah, you are going through the right path, man.
Yes.
Follow it. See, do research about it. Find people who are almost like you. Yeah, talk to them.
Okay. And where can people speak to you when they want to consult through the water? How can they find you? You know?
They can find me on Facebook, on Lebohang Lebo Mukwena, and then they can find me on IG as M Lebohang or Lebohang Mukwena. They can search and then they'll find me.
Okay.
Yeah, and then consultations Monday to Friday. Saturday, Sunday, I rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So thank you very much, Lebo. So Mkhulu Vivilz.
Yes.
Same to you. Like, please leave your final advice out there and how people can get a hold of you.
Okay, one thing I'd like to say is, please, like Makhanyisa has said, trust your instincts. If you know how to how to speak to your ancestors, please follow your dreams. You know, a dream is either a message, an instruction, or a warning. Please follow that. Instincts, your dreams, they work hand in hand and they will see you through. Yeah? Again, like she said, do as much research as possible. If you see the signs, do as much research as possible before uyongena ephelweni, you know. Try do a background check, you know, history yasekhaya, what kind of calling you guys have, and try explore it before you want to go into anybody's household or you know. So try to do as much research as possible.
Yeah. And
then okay, I'm quite on Facebook. If you want to find me, you can search for Black Ethnoscience. That's my page. That's where I post. I'm a post about spirituality, how to pasha, how to speak to your guides. If you're struggling, you can read about whatever that you need. And again, you can also WhatsApp me on 067-326-7614. 067-326-7614. You can book your consultation there, your dream interpretations there. I also have a spiritual mentorship program that I do for abantu that know that they have a calling and they're struggling to connect with their ancestors, you know. So all the details will be given once you WhatsApp me. And again, I have just a mini announcement.
No, do you?
So one thing I've realized, we say abanye abantu bakhule ngemeat, right? You know, bombepo, boshalaga, you know, all those, but because you need to come to me and consult Kala for you to actually gain access for Leo meeting Leo. It's quite a long route. So I've come up, me and a friend of mine, we've come up with an online herbal pharmacy. So you don't have to come to me for a consultation. You can just go on the online pharmacy and order impepo yako, iswasho sakho, serukul, whatever that it is that you need. Make payments and it comes and it gets delivered to you.
So is there a certain thing they need to type in? Where is this online?
So we made an announcement on the 8th of May, Ancestors Day, but the official launch will be done on the 1st of June.
So is this a party or just online?
No, it's going to be online. I'm a party. No. They're going to cost us. So so it's just going to be online. It will be official. Now we're trying to fill a shelves way to your meeting and then online. You know, so if you know your meeting that you need, you can just go in there after the 1st, obviously, and then you can order, and then it gets couried straight to your door. So I'm working with a company called Ipila Sizwe, alongside Black Ethno Science, and we've partnered, and we're trying to also get Inyanga that actually have immunity, and we will also incorporate in our product.
Alright, man. Platform at wildwestsradiotv.co.za. I am so happy you did that. Because another person might get the same opportunity to do what you did on the Wild West Radio TV. Again, ladies, thank you very much for coming through, man. That was great. We were informed, we had fun, and we have more understanding on how people with gifts work. So to everybody that's listening now, hit us up on wildwestsradiotv.co.za and just follow us on all platforms, and you can watch the show on YouTube again, so subscribe to our page. This is The Worst Behavior. I'm DJ Grizzly, and goodbye.